Welcome. This is a Beltane podcast made for the 1st of May, or for any moment when you need to remember what it feels like to stand in a sunlit clearing with the whole summer ahead of you. It has 2 parts. The first is a guided meditation drawing on the Beltane ceremony of the Order of Bards, Ovates and Druids, an inner journey through the imagery of the festival, the twin fires, the 4 directions, the meeting of opposites, and the creative energy that is born from that meeting. You may want to listen with your eyes closed. Somewhere you won't be disturbed, giving yourself time to arrive fully in the landscape before you leave it. The second is W.B. Yeats' poem, The Song of Wandering Angus, a Beltane poem in everything but name, and a perfect companion for the journey you will have just made. There's no need to rush between them. Let the meditation settle before the poem begins. And wherever you are, welcome to May. Close your eyes and take a breath. Let the world you've been living in today grow quieter, not gone, just softened, as though heard from another room. And with each breath, allow your body to become heavier, more settled, more at ease. Feel the ground beneath you, solid and patient, holding you without effort. Feel the air on your skin. You are here. You are present. There's nowhere else to be. Take another breath, slow and full, and as you breathe out, let go of whatever you've been carrying. Not forever, just for now. You find yourself standing at the edge of a grove. It's early morning, the 1st of May, and the light that falls through the leaves is the gold of a sun newly risen, young and generous and warm. The air smells of hawthorn blossom, sweet and wild, and beneath it the green smell of the earth itself, alive and breathing. You are standing at the western edge of this place, and before you the grove opens into a wide circular clearing. The grass is long and soft. At the centre, you can just make out 2 unlit fires, laid ready, but not yet burning. Pause here for a moment at the threshold. Breathe in the morning. Then step forward into the grove. As you enter, you become aware of something settling around you, a quality of attention, as though the trees themselves have turned to notice your arrival. This is a sacred place. It has always been a sacred place. Long before you arrived, something was tending it. You walk sunwise, following the arc of the sun, moving towards the east, where the light is strongest. You pause there and face outward, through the trees, toward the bright horizon. Somewhere out beyond the branches the day is opening, and you feel it, that sense of beginning, of possibility, of a world leaning forward into life. Speak, aloud or within yourself, whatever greeting arise naturally. Ask for blessing on this time, on this inner ceremony, on whatever you've come here to meet. Now turn and complete your sunwise circuit, returning to the west of the clearing. Face inward towards the unlit fires at the center, and breathe peace. Find it first in your own body, perhaps as a colour, or a quality of light, or a sound so low you feel it more than hear it. Let it move through you slowly, from the crown of your head downward, easing whatever is held tight. Let it reach your chest, your belly, your hands. And when you feel it clearly, let it move outward from you, north first, rippling through the trees, over the rooftops of homes and towns, across fields and hills, and all the way to the horizon. Then south, warm and slow, over land baked and bright. Then west, out over water, out to where the sea holds the last of the sunrise in its surface. Then east, carried on the morning wind, light and clear. And then all directions at once in a single breath outward. May there be peace throughout the whole world. Stand now at the east of the clearing again, and call upon what lives in each direction. Turn to face outward and look up. High above the trees, riding the clear air of the dawn, a hawk turns in the blue sky, unhurried, effortless, seeing everything. Feel the blessing of that vision moving into your circle. Feel the element of air entering this space, alert, clarifying, alive. Walk sunwise to the south. Here the light is stronger, the warmth more direct. Somewhere in the long grass beyond the tree line, you sense, rather than see, the great stag, standing in the full heat of the day, antlered, proud, full of an energy that is neither calm nor restless, but simply power, held with complete ease. Feel that fire entering your circle from the south. Feel it kindle something in you. Walk sunwise to the west. The light is softer here, more golden, and through the trees you glimpse water, a pool, dark and still and very deep. Beneath its surface moves a salmon, ancient beyond reckoning, carrying in its body the memory of every sea and every river, wisdom without words. Feel the blessing of the western waters flowing into your circle, the gift of depth, of intuition, of what is known without being taught. Walk sunwise to the north. Here the trees are oldest, their roots deepest, and overhead the branches frame a piece of sky that is somehow darker, deeper than the rest, as though the stars are still visible there if you know how to look. And somewhere in that vast dark, somewhere among the turning constellations, the Great Bear moves in her slow circle, patient and enormous, a presence that is both the animal and something much older than the animal. Feel the earth beneath your feet respond to her blessing. Feel it rise through your souls, solid and nourishing and endlessly generous. Turn now to face the center of the clearing. Breathe in the 4 directions. Feel the circle whole around you. May the harmony of this circle be complete. Walk to the center of the clearing and sit with the 2 unlit fires, one to your left, one to your right. Begin here in the stillness before the flames. Let your mind open to the question of creativity, not as an idea to think about, but as a living thing to feel. Consider the extraordinary fact of creation itself, that stars were made from nothing, that life emerged from chemistry, that from 2 cells a whole human being unfolds. Think of a piece of music that has moved you, or a poem, or a garden, or a conversation that changed something in you. How did it come to exist? Something was called forth from somewhere, from imagination, from labour, from love, from necessity. Now let that question turn toward your own life. Where are you creative? Where is something trying to come through you that has not yet found its form? Hold that question gently. Don't press for an answer. Simply let it be there, like a seed in warm soil. When you're ready, rise and move to the fire on your left. Reach out and light it. As the flame catches and grows, feel something kindle within you too. This is the lunar fire, the flame of receptivity, of intuition, of the vast imaginal world that lives beneath the surface of your thinking. It's a part of you that dreams, that feels, that perceives the unseen, the part that knows before it knows why it knows. Place your left hand over your heart and feel it, that quality, that mode of being. Make a conscious choice to welcome it, to honour it, to open to it without flinching. I turn to my left, I bend towards the moon, I open myself to the goddess within me. Stay with this flame for a moment. Let it show you what it will. Now move to the fire on your right and light it. This flame rises brighter, stronger, the solar fire, the fire of will and direction and outward motion. The part of you that acts, that builds, that takes an intention and drives it forward into form. The part that commits, that endures, that rises in the morning with something to do and does it. Place your right hand over your heart. I turn to my right. I tend towards the sun. I open myself to the God within me. Feel the heat of this fire too. Let it show you what it will. And now walk back between them. Stand here, exactly between the two flames. To your left, the lunar fire. To your right, the solar fire. You are the space between opposites, not the resolution of the tension, but the living ground where both are real at once. Let the heat of both fires fall on you. Feel the intuitive, imaginal, receptive quality moving in from the left, perhaps as a colour, or a coolness, or a particular kind of seeing. Feel the directed, active, purposeful quality moving in from the right, perhaps as warmth or momentum or a feeling of being gathered and ready. And feel them meet in you, not blended into something neutral, but alive in their difference. Two forces finding each other, the full circuit completing. You may become aware of presences at either side of you, figures or animals or simply qualities of light or shadow. Notice what arrives. Don't reach for it, let it come. Somewhere in this meeting of opposites, something new begins to stir. The Mabon, the bright child, the magical third that is born when two polarities fully meet. It's not a metaphor, it's the creative energy that your life is waiting to express. Whatever form it takes, a piece of work, a relationship, a way of moving through the world, it is real and it is yours. You hold out your hands, the right pointing, the left cupped open, and feel them meet in the gesture of union. I unite the powers of sun and moon within me. Within me lives the alchemy of this union of opposites. Let the magical child of my creative nature blossom and thrive in the inner and outer worlds. Move beyond the fires now, to where a flowering plant stands at the far edge of the clearing. Look at the flower. It was here all along, inside the seed, inside the bare branch, inside the winter-hard earth. It absorbed darkness and water and cold. It waited without impatience. And now here it is, fully open, giving everything it has to the morning. Watch it for a moment. Then watch it flower further, new stems reaching out, new buds forming, a profusion of opening. Let it be an image of what is possible in your own life. Whatever has been dormant or waiting or slowly gathering itself in the dark. From the divine union is born the Mabon, the third force, the energy of creation. I welcome the flowering of the Mabon within me and I pledge to cherish and nurture this bright child of creative energy, whatever form it may take in my life. Return to the center of the circle and stand between the two fires one last time. From this place, offer whatever gratitude rises in you for the life you have, for the people who fill it, for the creativity that moves through you even when you're not aware of it. Ask to be filled with the light of creation. Ask for the wisdom to use what you are given well. Illuminate me from within. Fill me with the light of creation. Help me to radiate light upon the world. And breathe. The ceremony is growing to its close, and the light in the grove has shifted. The sun is higher now, the day fully arrived. The hawk still turns somewhere above you. The stag has moved on into the forest. The salmon rests in the deep pool. The bear's constellation is invisible in daylight, but you know it's there. Thank each direction as you face it in turn. North, west, south, east. Feeling as you do the sense of each energy gently withdrawing, the circle softening at its edges. This is not loss. This is completion. Face the center once more. May the harmony of this land be complete. And then, unhurried, let the grove begin to dissolve, the trees becoming less distinct, the light becoming the ordinary light of wherever you are, the grass becoming the ground beneath your body. The ceremony is closed in the apparent world, but what was kindled here does not go out. Breathe. And when you are ready, and only when you are ready, open your eyes. The Song of Wandering Engus by William Butler Yeats. I went out to the hazelwood because a fire was in my head, and cut and peeled a hazel wand and hooked a berry to a thread. And when white moths were on the wing and moth-like stars were flickering out, I dropped the berry in a stream and caught a little silver trout. When I had laid it on the floor, I went to blow the fire aflame, but something rustled on the floor and someone called me by my name. It had become a glimmering girl with apple blossom in her hair, who called me by my name and ran and faded through the brightening air. Though I am old with wandering through hollow lands and hilly lands, I will find out where she has gone, and kiss her lips and take her hand, and walk among long dappled grass, and pluck till time and times are done the silver apples of the moon, the golden apples of the sun. And there the podcast ends, with Engus still walking, still seeking, still certain of what waits for him at the end of the long years. Which is perhaps the most Beltane note of all to leave on, not arrival, but the luminous quality of the search itself. Go well, and may the bright child of your creative nature find its flowering.